Wikileaks has posted thousands of emails hacked from Hillary Clinton's campaign chairman, and they could offer a new perspective on her relationship with Wall Street. The emails from John Podesta include bits of speeches Clinton apparently gave to big financial firms just after she left the State Department. And those speeches coming behind closed doors. Her campaign is not confirming the emails coming behind closed doors. Her campaign is not confirming the emails' authenticity, but they're not denying it either. Let's talk with CNN senior but they're not denying it either. Let's talk with CNN senior political correspondent Brianna Keilar, and also at the presidential debate site in St. Louis, CNN politics executive editor Mark Preston. Glad to see both of you today. Brianna, at the heart of what might be some of the most difficult language here for her to overcome, is it on the trade issue?
The trade issue is really tough, I will tell you that. So her stance on trade is an issue. She's talking about there should be basically open borders, and that she's a trade supporter. Now, that's something that I think a lot of Bernie Sanders supporters had suspected and had known. She has a background of supporting NAFTA, of supporting the Trans-Pacific Partnership, even though she totally flip-flopped on that and now is against it as a candidate. But there's also, just some of the subject lines of these emails. Clinton admits she is out of touch. So she's talking to, at a speech about how, she basically grew up humbly, but then because of the economic fortunes that she and her husband have, that she is kind of far removed from it. That is actually a quote. And then she also talks about needing a private and public position on policy. She talks about holding Wall Street accountable only for political reasons. And what's pretty interesting about this and the campaign's response to this is they really want people focusing right now on Donald Trump and this leaked audio. So you have John Podesta, because these are from his inbox, tweeting out saying that I don't have time to figure out which docs are real and which are faked. Believe me, Christy, on this campaign, they have read through, have read through or are going through every one of these emails. They're not leaving anything to chance. So they're sort of trying to, in a way, cynically undermine the veracity of the emails. But if something were fake, they would certainly say it and push back.
Yeah, I want to get back to one of the speeches that you mentioned. It was in 2013. She was talking about politics and said, but if everybody's watching, all of the backroom discussions and the deals, then people get a little nervous, to say the least. So you need both a public and a private position in politics. Mark, this could be tough for her because her trustworthiness is what's in question. And if people see her as somebody who has one persona publicly and one privately, can she get away from that? And can she get away from it tomorrow at the debate?
Well, I got to tell you what, Christy, if this Donald Trump bombshell didn't hit last night, this would be very devastating for Hillary Clinton. The fact of the matter is, to your point, the American public doesn't look at Hillary Clinton with trustworthy eyes. They don't think that she's always telling the truth. And at this point, though, with so much noise and chatter around what Donald Trump said last night, she may get a pass on this because people are so disgusted with what he had to say. What else is interesting, too, about WikiLeaks is that they said they have 50,000 more emails. They only released a smidgen. There was about 2,000 emails that they released last night. And let's assume that these emails are valid, that they're true. And as Brianna said, they haven't disavowed them at this point. We don't know what else could come out of there.